disgusting.
He's like, oh, what?
He's
Okay.
And look at him. He's brushing it
let
off.
me get the beer. Yeah, let me get the beer. Oh, yeah, I shouldn't have done that. She's consoling him right now. Is it a grounds for divorce, though?
If you are already agreed to it, and this is one of the
But
rules
I'm talking
that
about a
she
divorce.
wants.
How disappointing is that question?
Hey guys, welcome back to Human No Resource. I'm Uma.
Salma.
So it's wedding season,
Woo!
and you probably got invited by a friend, or a coworker, or a cousin,
Yeah.
or your ex-boyfriend. I don't know. Okay, but it is wedding season, and it's a time where you see two people unite under God or some kind of spirit. I don't know
Or
how
legally.
people
Yeah,
believe
go
in
ahead.
these days.
Yeah.
Right. So it's a wonderful time. Unfortunately, some women are having that wonderful moments, but it will get ruined by another individual.
Snatched away. Yeah.
Right. So we're gonna be checking out a few videos about those times.
Viral videos.
Yeah.
Oh. Not her laying her down. Oh, don't go for revenge. Why is she looking at him like that? Like she's about to say something. Oh,
Not the whole cake.
Not how expensive are cakes?
What is this? What is the point? That is crazy. And now she has to brush it off. Act like nothing happened.
So there's a $3,000 cake, right? And then there's probably $5,000. The mess he made by chucking the whole cake at her. Wow. Whose bill was that? Okay.
Forget about it. Her hair.
Oh my goodness.
Her makeup. Her dress.
Yeah.
Her dignity. Her respect.
The bills.
Thrown
It's
away.
gone.
Thrown
Yeah.
away. Gone.
I can't believe it.
Gone.
You know what? Makes you want to guess where did this strange customs originated from, right? Because I'm telling you right now, so many people
Please tell me.
so many people are commenting about it, talking about that's definitely an unwanted marriage. But you know, you got to think back, like that didn't come out of nowhere, right? Where did it come from? And let me tell you this one, originally in many cultures, giving something sweet in your wedding symbolizes something, right? I know the Persians do it. I know some African cultures do it as well. I don't know if the Asians do it. Y'all let me know if Asian people give something sweet during their wedding ceremony.
Like honey.
Probably. Oh, honey, yeah. However, this cake being smeared on the face, let me tell you that allegedly is a Roman type of culture and behavior. Okay. Now, the ancient brides in Rome would have barley cake crumbled onto her head to symbolize both male dominance and fertility.
Oh. Wow. Okay.
So that is where it's coming from.
So we're bringing this to the 21st century.
Well, some traditions, the honey giving all that stuff, that makes sense.
Okay. But at this point, should people be practicing this tradition in the 21st century?
I don't know. I think it depends on the couples. I really think it depends on the couples. Okay?
If they agree to it.
If they agree to exactly, which brings this type of article that was dropped in the Daily Mail a while ago. It was this bride. She revealed she already wants a divorce a day after the wedding because her husband broke one of her rules and shoved cake in her face at the reception. Yeah. And even her friends were like, give this guy a second chance. Like, come on now. It's not grounds for divorce. Is it a grounds for divorce, though?
If you are already agreed to it, and this is one of the
But
rules
I'm talking
that
about a
she
divorce.
wants, you know what? I think so, yes. I think so, yes.
Personally, I don't think it's a grounds for a divorce.
But think about it. This is something that you want, right? And
Right.
it's important to you. And you mapped it out for how many years or how many months.
Right.
And the only thing you ask of this guy is to not grab cake and smash it to my face, regardless.
You know, I think there's other
It means
things.
he doesn't respect you. He doesn't care what you have to say. He already had things in mind. You know what I mean? So and I personally take that as aggression. And we don't need future things could happen,
More aggressions
right?
to come.
Yeah.
I don't know. For me personally, I think other things that grounds for a divorce. I think financial issues grounds for divorce, infidelity grounds for divorce.
So are you
those things? But like, and this is again my personal perspective. She's divorced. I think she divorced him. You know what I mean? So if that's on her major no-nos, then I think she can go ahead and do what she want to do.
But are you going to wait for a bigger sign in order to get a
you would
divorce.
hope one doesn't lead to
Some
the
people
other.
just say, this is a great example. It is not a, well, for me, I'll say this is because it's not my culture, but
That's true.
this is a great sign for, divorce.
Okay, and that's a good point you mentioned about
I'm not gonna wait for a
culture.
big culture differences.
This reminds me of another video I saw. There was this black girl. She was marrying this guy. I don't know if you can post the video. I'm not quite sure. I'll attach the link below so you guys can see the video. She was marrying this white guy, and I think he took the cake and was about to put it on her face, and she's like, no, 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 don't do it. And he puts it on her, the cake, and she looks around in sight like, did this guy just put cake on my face? But everybody was laughing, kind of like, oh, this is funny. And somehow it changed her whole mood. She went from, how dare you, to like, wait, hold on now, what? And she grabs cake and she smeared it on. So I see
So
that whole
she's
cultural
probably-
difference going on there. I understand, which is why I'm kind of, are they divorced? I don't think they're divorced. They're still
No.
married. So it's a tricky thing. Now, obviously, the videos before, we had different views and different opinions about things. And clearly, we might have different opinions from you guys too. So sound off below. We allow open discussions, okay? That's really how this whole channel
Definitely.
is about, okay? Yes, you can
Definitely.
come for our next if you want us
People
to.
see me chuckling, but yes.
However, these two videos that we're going to watch right now, I personally believe this is definitely alarming.
Very alarming.
Exactly. It grounds for a quick intervention. Okay. And I don't even know how this even union was formulated, but that's just my opinion. Probably they're still married. We don't know. Let's have a look at it. What? Yeah.
Disgusting.
He's like, oh, what?
He's
Okay.
rushing. And look at him. He's rushing.
Yeah,
it
let me
off.
get the beer. Yeah, let me get the beer. Oh, yeah, I shouldn't have done that. She's consoling him right now. Now, before we get into this clip, I actually want to know, are they still married? Just from a psychological perspective, are they still married?
At this point, would
Because-
you want to be married to a person like that?
Because you noticed that she was consoling him. When she noticed him, he kind of went up to 100. Mm-hmm. And when he came back down, she kind of took him, so you stand over here. Let me go console you.
She's still consoling him, and he's acting like, oh, it was all about the beer. Like, I'm drunk.
Whoops, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, there's a huge aggression. There's a huge resentment in this, and he is definitely not, not revealing it, or he's not telling her.
Yeah.
He probably didn't even want to get married at this
I
point.
would say that
This is
there
cr-
you go.
he did not
I
wanna
would
get
say
married.
it
If you're
looks
acting like that-
you got it. It looks like he does not want to marry you.
And the funniest thing is, men are not going to tell you that they don't want to get married to you, right? But they will show it to you, and this is a great sign.
Another
Or
sign.
another sign is how much your ring cost, sweetheart. That's what I'm going to say. How much your ring cost. Sometimes men will string you along, you wanting that ring, you wanting that wedding, and they're going to buy you a bogus ring. Was there not even a challenge of some guy who went around with a diamond meter or something like that, a diamond machine, and
diamond reader, yeah.
a diamond meter, reading people, seeing if their rings are real or not.
So this is little scams and stuff like that. It's one thing, but and some people, and I can understand, some people don't have the financial means to offer the woman the best ring, and so she get.
But
like,
I'm
what-
pretty
like Wendy
sure
Williams
the
said.
guy would not act like this in the wedding.
Yeah, actually, the behavior is one thing, but I remember Wendy Williams. She said that she got kind of like a basic average ring, and then she got later on, after I think a couple of years of marriage, she got kind of. She said that she called it the real ring, the ring that she worked for. I don't know, she's something like that. But
She worked for it.
yeah. But personally, when I look at aggression like that, and look behaviors like that kind of in and out that he did, where I think there's definitely needs to be an intervention, because that aggression could only magnify. I only think it could only magnify.
Of course, if he got away with that,
Now, if
right?
you,
If nobody's telling him what you have done was horrible and disrespectful,
yikes.
he's gonna show that.
I don't even know what to say. I'll just let you run with that one.
Woo! Even the kids were ducking for their life. This guy has no awareness at all.
No.
It seems like is he a main character in his world? Apparently. Because he is smashing the bottle. He can't even do anything right. He couldn't give her the cake right, okay? He couldn't spray the champagne right. He couldn't be a man right, even. You embarrass yourself, you embarrass your family.
Now,
That's what I'm going to say.
now, from like kind of like from a social perspective, that guy's definitely alarming, and the family is to blame, because let me tell you something.
Why the family?
I'll tell you something, okay? Something people don't talk about often, but it happens, okay? And I know it happens not so much on the Western culture. I'm not quite sure, you guys can let us know, but I know it happens usually over in the East area, where the guy would have some social issues, okay? Social issues, very alarming, okay? Can't even get a girl if he tried. And what the family do is they would cover that up by taking the guy, let's say if he was living in the West, they would take him overseas and get him married from a local community girl. Get him married. Cover it up that way.
Local community girl?
You know what I mean. A girl from
A village
back home.
girl.
A village girl.
Yeah.
You see them? And they would hide all of that. And the only time you would
So
notice
it's arranged marriage.
you would
you're
call that
talking
arranged
about.
marriage, yeah. You would notice that behavior through that right there. I tell you right now, that's what I'm saying. The family is to blame because I think they brought two of them together.
Yeah.
And you can see that was the behavior I was talking about in the guy. The girl's poor little girl doesn't know what's going on with her. She really doesn't know what's going on. She goes, "Oh, I actually met him just yesterday, probably." And he's like this. That's why the family were blocking the guy. You see what I'm saying? They're blocking the guy's behavior more than the girl because they know what kind of guy he is.
Yeah.
So back to tie it up with this whole aggression thing. I definitely believe all of these men that we saw the videos, okay, they don't want to get married. Let me tell you how girls don't want to get married. They usually not show up in the wedding.
They pull a Julia Roberts.
Julia Roberts. We do runaway bride.
Okay.
We don't want to get married, okay?
No, there's a lot of men who also do that too.
Do they?
You know what I mean? Yes, yes.
I'd say, well, if
Probably
you let
next
outliers.
video we'll show you some.
Yeah.
But listen, in the end of the day, why go through it if you have some issues or if you're not feeling you're connected to this person? Why go through it? Be honest, reveal yourself, and that's it. End it.
Exactly, and don't create this false union that you know it's already on its way.
I think
to
for
demise.
men and women, stop dragging a relationship if it's not healthy to you, because in the long haul, something eventually will happen.
Period.
That's what I'm gonna say. You guys, on that note, please like and subscribe this video, and bye now.